World War II, the deadliest war in human history, over 70 million lives lost. But how did it all begin? Who truly started it? Was it just Hitler? Or was there a deeper web of political failure, ambition, and conspiracy? Part 1, The Spark. What officially started it? September 1st, 1939, Nazi Germany invades Poland. Britain and France declare war 2 days later. This date is often marked as the official beginning of World War II. But this invasion was no spontaneous attack. It was planned, ruthlessly. To justify the invasion, Hitler needed a reason. Nazis dressed as Polish soldiers staged an attack on a German radio station, a lie crafted to ignite global war. It worked. Part 2, The Road to War. What led to it? But Germany's aggression didn't come out of nowhere. After World War I, the Treaty of Versailles shattered Germany's economy and pride. It wasn't just a peace treaty, it was a time bomb. Reparations, territorial losses, and national humiliation pushed the German people into despair. Their democracy weakened, and in that chaos, a charismatic fanatic rose, Adolf Hitler. At the same time, the 1929 global financial crash devastated economies. Desperate people looked for strongmen, leaders who promised revival at any cost. Italy turned to Mussolini, Germany embraced fascism, and the world watched. Part 3, The Main Characters. Let's meet the architects of this global disaster. Adolf Hitler. The Führer. His vision? A purified Aryan empire stretching across Europe. His method? War, propaganda, and genocide. Benito Mussolini. Italy's fascist leader, bombastic, brutal, and aligned with Hitler. The Axis was born in Rome before it reached Berlin. Joseph Stalin. Leader of the Soviet Union, he shocked the world by signing a non-aggression pact with Hitler, buying time at the cost of Eastern Europe. Neville Chamberlain. The British Prime Minister who believed appeasement could stop war. In 1938, he gave Hitler part of Czechoslovakia. Peace for our time, he said. It didn't last a year. Franklin D. Roosevelt, President of the United States, publicly neutral but watching closely. The U.S. wouldn't enter the war until Pearl Harbor, 2 years later. Winston Churchill. Chamberlain's successor, a wartime leader who refused surrender. His voice became Britain's strongest weapon. Part 4, The Conspiracies. History is rarely black and white. Behind the headlines are secrets and theories still debated today. Conspiracy 1. Did the Allies let Hitler rise? Some believe Britain and France tolerated Hitler's early aggression, hoping he'd fight communism and weaken the Soviet Union. Hitler took Austria, then the Sudetenland, unchallenged. Was it fear or quiet encouragement? Conspiracy 2, Operation Himmler. The Gleiwitz hoax wasn't an isolated event. It was part of a larger Nazi plan, Operation Himmler, a full suite of staged attacks to make Germany look like the victim. Pure manipulation. Conspiracy 3, Pearl Harbor and U.S. intel. Another theory suggests Roosevelt knew Japan would attack Pearl Harbor, but allowed it to happen, to sway American public opinion into joining the war, while unproven, declassified documents show prior warnings were ignored. Part 5. Was Hitler alone to blame? Hitler lit the match, but others gathered the fuel. German industrialists funded his rise. Western banks did business with the Reich. Politicians across Europe underestimated him, or worse, sympathized with him. Millions followed, obeyed, or stayed silent. The war was made possible not just by one man, but by a system that allowed extremism to thrive unchecked. Conclusion. The real lesson. So who started World War II? Hitler? Yes, but so did fear, greed, silence, and denial. And in the end, history reminds us, wars don't begin overnight. They begin when we stop paying attention.